Hello, welcome again to Apple Pie English Schools. These are Slice of Pie videos. Hopefully you're learning something every week. Of course, these are our Monday videos. So on Monday we try to teach study tips from my pink study list, things that I've collected over 20 years now and over 30,000 lessons. Things I've collected either from other teachers or from the internet or from myself. So as you know, last month or in the last few weeks, we've already done use your favorite pen. This first tip. Second tip was decorate your note bag or study bag, why that's important. So please watch those videos. The third tip was always use a pen. Never, ever erase. And fourth tip, of course, Cornell Notes. And I think of those tips, Cornell Notes and pen will help you drastically. All of these tips, any of these tips, will improve your scores between 5 and 17% on any test. So if you want to be 5% better, do one of them. If you want to be 150% better, do all 30 of them, of course. So today, so last time we talked about Cornell Notes. Today we'll talk about parents and kids should compete against each other. And next week we'll talk about raising your arms, why this is important, right, next week. Okay, so for today's lesson, of course, let me read exactly. So parents and kids or students compete against each other. Why is that important? Before I go on for today's lesson, of course, as always, please give us a like, comment, tell us, give us some feedback, and subscribe. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends so the more people become better students, the happier our school will be. So, let's see. So today, again, our topic is parents and kids should compete against each other. Over the years, I've been doing this now. I've been teaching for 23 years, and of course I have a lot of experience there. A lot of parents will say this will be a common sentence from parents. They'll say, oh, I can't teach my kids English, I'm not good at English. Or fill in the blank, whatever you want to teach your children, or whatever you want to learn from your parents. So I disagree with that, because I think the best teacher of children, especially parents and even teachers like myself, is not making yourself on a different level. Make yourself on the same level. So the less you know about English, the better you are to teach them English. And that's why this week is important, is instead of saying, hey, you don't know your adjectives in Japanese, keiyoshi, I'll teach you today. No, instead of saying that, let's say, okay, adjectives are difficult for you. Let's play a game together. So let's get some adjectives out. We'll play this game. I found it on the internet, or I found it on this Slice of Pie page. Let's play this game against each other. So mom versus son, or father versus daughter, or hopefully everybody, all your children, 2 or 3 children, all your children versus mom and dad, and really compete. Kids will know if you're not competing on your full level. So do the best you can with what you have, and 2 things will happen. 1, the kids will see how hard you're trying to learn English. They'll try to learn English as hard. So it's like when they say, if you want to teach your kids how to read a book, it's not as important reading to them. What's important is you're reading in front of them. When they see you reading, wow, my father likes reading, or my mother likes reading, they will try to read more. So they'll learn, they'll be motivated from your actions. That's one important thing. Second, in anything we do, of course, motivation comes from success, and effort. So the more they try, the more they succeed, the more motivation they have, the better their English becomes. So when they're competing against you, like instead of saying, okay, do you know how to tie your shoes? Instead of saying, hey, I can tie my shoes. Can you tie your shoes? Let's see who's the fastest. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Tie your shoes. And then you try to compete against them. So you always do this like that. Hey, Dad, I can cut the grass myself. Really? Okay, you take this half, I'll take the other half. Let's see who's fastest. Go! So, and by doing that, you're challenging them. Now, I don't recommend, just to add to this, I don't recommend students competing against other students. I'll explain maybe that in another video. But families competing against each other is very useful for the reasons I've listed already. Of course, to increase their motivation by winning something, to watch their parents or even older brothers, sisters trying. Like, wow, she's trying, or he's trying, my dad or my mom or my older sister or older brother trying hard, I'll try harder. It's like when you see your favorite musician playing well. A lot of people see that and say, I want to play like him. So of course, if you're good at English, parents, or if you're bad at English, equally, the kids they'll try harder. So please do that at home with your children. So remember, so the point is to give your best. The only thing I would say is if you're great at English, so those are a few parents of my students, but if you're amazing at English, maybe you should lower yourself down so that it's not so unfair with the kids. But if you're above the kids, that's fine, or if you're above the students, as long as it's possible to reach them. Because of course, the goal is, of course, that they will be better than you are someday. So thank you for listening again. This was again Apple Pie English School Slice of Pie, and so please, these advice are only useful if you use them at home. So this week, your homework is, of course, to find some games, any games, and play them in English. Even the games you already know, like tic-tac-toe, or things you might know, like if you like playing cards at your house, let's play cards, but in English this time. So this is a heart, this is a spade, this is a diamond. So, and practice. Or hey, let's see how fast you can say the numbers. 7 of spades, 9 of diamonds. So you can play at home this week. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Again, next week we'll learn about this one. Why, when you're exercising, you should raise your hands up, or why sports players do this. Okay, have a good week and see you next week.